Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Budding Watch Enthusiast and this week's Chrono question. Before we get into it, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Christopher Ward Trident Pro GMT, which I've had for about a week now. Really enjoying it so far. Links are on their way for the bracelet. I haven't gotten to wear it on the bracelet yet. Today I have it on a Clockwork Synergy Parallon strap. But like I said, really enjoying it so far. And if you missed my unboxing and overview of this watch, I will link it down below, and you guys can check that out. Plus, I'll put a card up here too. So what are we talking about today? I was going to do a different topic today, and then news broke yesterday, huge news in the watch industry, that the Swatch group is no longer going to be attending and exhibiting at the annual Baselworld Watch Festival going forward. Now, this is something that had been hinted about for a long time, that Swatch had alluded to the fact that it might not happen. That means you're not going to see Omega, you're not going to see Breguet, you're not going to see Blancpain, you're not going to see Glashütte, you're not going to see Longines, Tissot, Hamilton. None of those brands will be attending Baselworld because they're all part of the Swatch group. So this is a pretty big deal in the watch industry. Folks have been debating the importance of Baselworld, the importance of a big industry expo now for the past couple of years, and how important is Baselworld? I mean, I haven't been following wristwatches that long. I've only kind of been privy to the hobby over the course of one Baselworld so far, so I can't speak to the long-term trends. I can't speak to the long-term significance of Baselworld. I can speak from my own personal experience. The video that I put out of the top 5 watches that I was most interested in that debuted at Baselworld is one of the most popular videos on the channel so far. So I feel like there's still some importance. The question that I would ask you guys is, how big a deal do you think Swatch Group not attending Baselworld anymore is, and what do you think this means for the future of the Baselworld Expo? The best comparison for me that I can draw is Baselworld is kind of like the watch industry's E3. I'm a huge video game fan. E3 is by far the biggest industry show that's put on every year, where all of the big companies come off, show new trailers and announce new games that they're going to be having coming out over the course of the next year or possibly further on down the road. And the Swatch Group not attending Baselworld, to me, kind of feels like if Sony or Microsoft were to just pull out of E3 altogether and say, hey, we're not even going to have a presence at the biggest event of the year. And that would be kind of a big deal. I mean, that would be a huge deal for E3, a show whose significance and whose importance has also kind of wavered in the past couple of years, you could argue, as companies are able to control their messaging more effectively, as they're able to kind of, debut stuff. So I definitely understand where the Swatch Group is coming from. It's not as necessary to have this big central show anymore. But it's still a big deal. It's still a very big deal that companies this size are pulling out of this festival. Swatch Group is not the first company to pull out of Baselworld. There have been other companies that have preceded them in terms of not exhibiting at the show, and there is exorbitant exhibition fees that go along with that as well, that I'm sure factors into the decision one imagines. But they are certainly the biggest, I think, so far. And so their effect is going to have probably the biggest impact that we've seen so far, I would imagine, on the Baselworld show. And we'll see what happens with that down the road. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how or if it affects in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So again, what do you guys think? Is this a big deal, and how do you think it's going to affect Baselworld in the future? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you found this entertaining, hit the thumbs up, leave me a like. Also hit the red subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss an episode of the Budding Watch Enthusiast. And if you do not follow me on Instagram, go to @BuddingWatchEnthusiast. Please give me a follow there, where you can see all of the various wrist shots and stuff that I post. Again, thank you guys for watching this week's Chrono question, and I will see you the next time.